is fast becoming Nigeria's new oil, and with the right skills, young people can tap into opportunities both at home and abroad. From data to the cloud, emerging technologies are helping them work and compete on a global scale. But what does this really mean for Nigeria, especially for these young people looking to secure a place in the digital economy? My guest this week is Ibrahim Oladosu, founder of CodeSphere Academy.
I see the digital skills are the bedrock of today's economy generally. Digital skills are the bedrock of today's economy, unlike traditional skills that are limited by, let me say, they are limited by geography and some other instances as well. So digital skills helps connect Nigerians to global opportunities. For example, the digital economy already contributes over 15% of Nigeria GDP, of the global GDP. And likewise, reports also project that we have 97 million new routes that will globally increase and will emerge by 2025 to 2026 and in 2026 and upward in tech related fields. So looking at Nigeria, for Nigeria, with over 60% of our population are under the age of 25. So digital skills are not just important, they are essential. They are important. They are very, very essential. They are being needed.
You just said that digital skills are like the bedrock of the future economy. And, people often say tech is the new oil, right? But that phrase can often seem a bit abstract to some people. From your perspective, Ibrahim, what are the specific digital skills driving demand globally right now? And how can Nigerians position themselves to tap into those opportunities?
Okay, so generally when we say tech is a new oil, what I really mean, or what people normally what they meant is that technology has become the main driver of the wealth creation. Technology is what is where the economy is really diverting into now. Some of the most in-demand skills today that we have in tech field, we have data analysis, we have AI, artificial intelligence, we have machine learning, we have cloud computing, cybersecurity, DevOps, UI, UX, software engineering, and the likes. There are more. We also have product development. So, and then even though reports by LinkedIn and also World Economic Reform lists all the skills among the fastest growing in the world. So, for example, looking at cybersecurity industry. So, cybersecurity industry is projected to face a shortage of 3.5 million professionals globally by 2026. Meanwhile, so literally means that what? They need more people in that field. They need a lot of more people in that field. And likewise, cloud as well, with all business organizations diverting and migrating all their services, their information to the cloud. Definitely, the business organizations, we need more practitioners who are skilled in cloud computing. Even here in Africa, so the cloud market is expected to reach I think $80 billion by 2028. So literally, we need more digital skills and not only oil in Nigeria or in Africa. So to help upscale business organizations to be able to help them maximize their profit as well. So how can Nigeria position themselves? Firstly, by identifying a niche. Yes, by identifying a niche. So you can't learn everything at once. It's not possible learning everything at once. So you choose one area that aligns with your interests, whether it is data, cloud, or design. Secondly, leverage affordable and free platforms. There are a lot of free platforms now where people can learn. People that are interested in moving into tech should have an effective portfolio because employer wants to see proof of what you can do. Employer wants to see proof of how you can help them in the organization. So most importantly, Nigeria should also help advance in this. And I think A big thank to Dr. Bosun Tijani, the Minister of Communication and Innovation. He introduced three MTT programs, of which I think it is available all over Nigeria. There are a lot of platforms apart from that three MTT, which was introduced by the Minister of Innovation Communication, and it can really help a lot. And most importantly, Nigeria should think global. Nigeria should think global because remote work has removed barriers.
Ibrahim, I believe you'd agree with me that skills alone aren't enough. Access is often a much more bigger challenge, right? And, many young Nigerians worry about the cost of training, lack of mentorship, or, just simply where to begin. What practical steps can they take to start building these future-ready skills, even with limited resources available to them?
Yes, okay, thank you. This is a genuine concern, and then many young people will say, I don't have a laptop. I think to start with, having that excuse, I don't have a laptop, I don't have money for courses, so I don't have mentor to train me. But the truth is that the entry barrier has never been lower than it is today. So the first thing is the mindset. Is always the mindset. So understanding that you don't need to wait for government, you need to understand at first. Likewise, you don't need to wait for the big companies to sponsor you to learn it. So with just smartphone and data, you can start learning, as I've said earlier. I also realize that free courses are not enough. Nigeria needs structured learning, mentorship, and career guidance. So that is why I founded CoSphere Academy, a tech training platform that has empowered over 500 learners in areas such as data analysis, cloud engineering, DevOps, product design, and software development. My advice is that they should start with what they have. They should join communities that are available. They should go on onto Udemy, YouTube, and the like. So they will see a lot of learning platforms that can take away that barriers, not having that necessary skills.
Ibrahim, sometimes people tend to equate tech with just coding, coding alone. But we do know that the ecosystem is much more broader than that, right? Beyond software development, what other areas of tech do you think are still untapped in Nigeria, where young people could possibly build careers or even businesses?
Nigeria has huge untapped potential in areas that there are a lot of them, like cloud computing, AI, and cybersecurity. They are being needed in the world now, all over the world now. Cloud computing, as I've said earlier, is the backbone of modern business. So Nigeria banks, fintech, and even government institutions move online now. They all move their businesses online on the cloud. So there will be massive demand for cloud engineers, not only coding. There will be massive demand for cloud engineers and administrators because they manage platforms like AWS, Azure, GCP. So this demand is not just local, it is global all over the world. So Nigeria can tap with remote jobs over there. Likewise, we also have AI. So AI is another untapped gold mine because if we only consume AI, if we only consume AI built abroad, we risk being left behind. So as people have been saying, AI has been taking jobs, so that we can also leverage into that AI as well. So lastly, we have the cybersecurity part because with our growing digital economy, cyber threats are rising. And I think Nigeria loses over about $500 million annually to cybercrime. And yet the number keep increasing. So this is a field with millions of open jobs. Cybersecurity are being needed. The cyber specialists are always being needed. So not just only coding, we also have data analysis. So Nigeria youth can fill all this gap by training in ethical hacking, digital forensic, the cloud security, and the like. So beyond coding, the real funds, the leading is always the cloud, AI, and cybersecurity, and all of these fields will shape the digital economy for decades, for a lot of years to come.
Oh, well, Ibrahim, that saying AI might not take your job, but someone that knows how to use AI better than you just might be the one to take your job. But now, closely linked to AI are other emerging techs, and some of them you've already mentioned, like cloud computing, cybersecurity, data analytics, and all of that. How do these fields, what opportunities are they creating for Nigerians, not just locally, but also in the global remote job market as well?
Yeah, I'll say it is creating a lot of opportunities. It is creating a lot of opportunities in Nigeria and outside Nigeria remotely. Cloud data and DevOps are the silent engineer of digital transformation. Those three, and I'll also include AI because every app that we use, from banking to e-commerce, depends on all these technologies. They depend on all these technologies. So cloud computing is growing a lot because the African market is projected to reach, as I've said earlier, like 18 billion by 2028. So with certifications for Nigeria, with certification in AWS, Microsoft Azure or GCP, so cloud will open direct access to high-paying global roles. Likewise, data analysis and business intelligence are equally powerful because companies have large data sets that they need to analyze. So that is where data analysis, data analysis as well comes in. So data analysts will help ensure they make an effective and efficient decision making. They help ensure they bring that decision for the stakeholders to decide on what to do. So likewise, DevOps as well is about building, deploying, and maintaining applications at scales. So with DevOps, company can deliver software faster and more reliable. And again, the demand is global. DevOps engineering in line with cloud engineering because for our app to keep running effectively 24/7, we need DevOps engineering, and they are being really needed all over the world. They are being really needed all over the world. So the beauty of this field is that they are borderless. So once you build competence, you can compete for jobs in the US, Europe, UK, all over the world, all over the world.
Well, all right. Thank you so much, Ibrahim Oladosu, founder of CodeSphere Academy. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge with us on tech trends.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for having me online as well.
And here's where we draw the curtain on the program this week. Thank you for watching. Remember, you can relive this and past editions of the program on the Channels TV YouTube page, and I encourage you to watch, share, and like your favorite episodes. As always, I leave you with this. Technology is not just about the future, it's about the here and now, and Africans are innovating to create impactful solutions for the continent. For Tech Trends, I'm Olayemi Oshidende, and I'll see you next time.